My people, what's good? All right. It's about 8:35 in the morning, somewhat. It's been a pretty chill day. Weather looks like it might be somewhat nice. I mean, we still got chemtrail skies and all that. That's not all that pretty, but doesn't look like it's gonna be raining. Not too cold. Hey, Frankie, what's up? Hey, Roy. Good morning. But Chase Money was good. So yeah, just out enjoying some fresh air out here in the town center. Mr. White, what's going on? And, woke up this morning bright and early. Had a thought I'd like to share with you. Just gonna relax, let a few more folks get in here before I get started with my shenanigans. Hope everybody had a good evening. Yeah, after the stream yesterday, went ahead and met up with a friend of mine, and yeah, we just hung out, had a couple drinks, and just talked about some things that used to go on. But yeah, it was a good time. Tar Heel, Christina Lee, what's up? Passfield, what's going on? All right, who's that? Seek. Seek Bakabich. My bad. I don't want to butcher anything. What's up? All right. So anyway, what happened? Woke up this morning and thought to myself, I'd like to do some sort of activism today. But being that I'm not the type to just go running out talking to people, yo, red flag in the house, what's going on? Yo, not that I'm one to just be out in people's face like my man Mac last week, Flat Earth Fokker. That dude is he'll talk to anybody, and that's not really my style, but I still do want to get the word out. So I end up making videos and things like that. But on top of that, I have this weird idea when I wake up. I says, you know what? I kind of want to red pill some people today, but I'm not gonna be out just running up on strangers like that. So basically, the idea was to take the billboard, because I kind of ride around in a flat earth billboard all day. I decided I would take the billboard somewhere with kind of high traffic. So since it's so early, a place with a high foot traffic is like a movie theater. So I'm just riding around. I was like, all right, what's the closest movie theater? So what I did, I just kind of parked over here at the theater. This is where I'm probably going to be at all day, just hanging out for hours and hours, because I can do that. So yeah, I'm over here at the theater in Lakewood, and what happened, I just parked the van right there. I back the van up, park it in my spot, so it's people walking by, they're gonna be reading the side of it, talking about research flat earth. Then it's on both sides, so they're gonna be walking by all day. So every time somebody's coming from this parking lot back here to go see a movie, they're gonna see the billboard right there. And anytime anybody's coming from the other side, they're gonna be seeing it. And I'm posted up right by the entrance, so everybody basically is gonna be walking by reading the van all day. I'm just gonna be in there chilling, drinking water, reading, watching videos. I want to watch that debate from the conference last week, but yeah, that's what it is. So today, what I'm gonna be doing is just chilling in the van, doing my thing, just relaxing, and people are gonna be just walking by reading some flat earth stuff, because I'm an introvert like that. I can't just be out talking to strangers. Mama said don't do that, so that's life right now. This is what I'll be doing today, trying to avoid the chemtrail skies and all that, because here, check this crap out. This is what we got. Not a real cloud in the sky. Pretty sick. Pretty sick if you think about it. Got the overcast right over the sun. I'm not seeing any real clouds up here, honestly. But yeah, that's what I got today. I'll be avoiding the fake clouds, staying out of people's face, but still getting the message out because that's what I do. So, not gonna be creepy with it, but I would like to, I don't know, take some pictures of folks. Anybody that takes pictures of the van while I'm in here, I'd like to just take a picture of them, take a picture of the van just to show how often this happens. Because, I mean, there's already been like 4 people do this. There was this one guy rode by in his old Ford truck, old Ford pickup. Rolled by one time, I saw him roll the window down. He's just got the blank stare like, rolled by one time. Then a couple minutes later, he rolled by again. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's thinking about it. There was this young couple. They were sitting here staring for about 15 seconds and then just walked in because everybody's got to go watch their movie. But, you know, it's, yeah, this is what happens all day, every day, I'm telling you. And today especially because, you know, there's some people who didn't go see the Avengers last week. And they're going to go see it today. And hold on. Yeah, they're not looking. It's all good. But yeah, people didn't go see the Avengers last week, and there's gonna be you know, a lot of folks going to go check that out today. So that's what I got, folks. That's what I got. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. You know, silent activism. But yeah. I talked to Robbie Davison about the conference in the UK last week, and he told me that the debate team for Flat Earth left those physicists, those supposed smart guys, kind of, you know, without anything to say a couple times. So I'm wanting to hop on and go check that video out, see what's going on with that, because I heard it was something that like everybody needs to mirror. So I want to watch that debate. See what that's about. Cause, I don't know. Flat Earth just makes a lot more sense. And these physicists, these smart guys, I heard they got shut down. I want to see that. So let me see what's going on. You gotta get some printed materials to give away with your style pamphlet. You might be right. I gotta do something. Hey, maybe that'll be something I work on today. We'll see. Let me see. All right, Frankie. What's going on in Hawaii? I don't know what's going on in Hawaii. Somebody tell me what's going on in Hawaii. Oh, for real? Yeah, I'll bet he did. I heard Pops did really good. That's what I heard. Very exceptional performance in the debate. So yeah, I definitely want to check that out. So if y'all want to see the debate, check it out on Red Flag Media's channel. He's got the debate up there. The Flat Earth team against the physicist globalists. So, heard that was a good debate. But just want to check in with a quick one, y'all. Let you know that D's not out here messing around. Got the billboard out here. I'll be posted up right outside the movie theater all daggone day. So, you know, once things start cranking out with these movies, like every 30, 45 minutes or so, it's going to be a large group of people coming out of these movies. And they're going to walk out of that door and they're going to see this van. They're going to have to go back over there to their cars and all that. So that's what I got going on today. So just wanted to make this quick one. And I'll get back to getting this thing organized. While I got a little bit of time, I mean, are there any questions? We could do a quick Q&A before I have some breakfast or something. If anybody's got anything that they want to chat about or want me to address very briefly, just visiting. All right, what's up, Max? John Brown, how's it going? Man, y'all can't hear my stomach growling, can you? Pretty bad. But I'm not towards my eating cycle yet, you know. I can't eat until 11:30. Intermittent fasting. That's my thing right now. It's kind of working out. John Jones, good afternoon. It's morning where I'm at. It's only 8:30 where I'm at, or 8:43 now. But yeah, so this is it, folks. This is it. You know, like I've been saying, 2018. It's a big year. Lots of people waking up to this thing. I'm trying to do my part. Oh yeah, right. So I gotta. I'll probably have to go live again because I still didn't get the details for the hot air balloon ride. Yeah, I'll make sure to get that information today, because I don't know, and it's just a matter of going to the daggone site or calling the folks up. They probably don't open till like 9 or 10, so I'll give them a call around that time and see what's up. You know, it's rough being a slacker. But I'll call these folks. We're waiting until the last minute to do stuff. But see what's going on. Liza Escobar, what's going on? Hey, Wally. But yeah. Let me see. Your IF 24/18/6. It's 16/8. Actually, 8 and 16. I might go to 18 and 6. We'll see. Because there was a situation yesterday where Ron sent me the files on Q, and I'll probably read over those. So I'll just be relaxing today. Okay, 18. Don't y'all think that's funny how I just haul off and lose reception every time I say something about Q? I did that yesterday. You know, I started talking about QAnon and some other things, and then all of a sudden, just like that, the daggone connection just drops on me. So, I don't know. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the party. We're just chilling. I was talking about activism for introverts. You know, I'm kind of a hermit in here. At least I will be today, just relaxing. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, after hanging out with my friend last night, you know, we were just chatting. Yeah, dude just turned to me randomly and says, "Hey, you want to go to a Kendrick Lamar concert?" And I was like, "Yes." So, like on the spot, he buys the tickets. So, yeah, we're hooking up at 7:30 tonight. We're gonna be going to to Kendrick Lamar concert. I don't listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, but I hear he's dope. So, I'll be hitting the concert tonight. So, you know, this is turning out to be a pretty cool weekend so far. You know, hanging out with a friend of mine last night. You know, red pilling people at the movies this morning. Kendrick Lamar concert this evening. Hot air balloon ride in the morning. Yeah, this is gonna be a dope weekend. Yeah, but that's what it is. Yeah, I just thought about that. Let me see. Does the moon give cold light or does it absorb heat? By G Faso. From my experience, from my experimentation, the moon gives off a cold light. And you know, I wanted to check this out for myself, so I went and got one of these laser thermometers and decided to, you know, take some items out into the moonlight and like items out into the shade. So I had, you know, a board set up in the middle, separating items in here, getting direct moonlight on one side, and then being in the shade in the, you know, at the same time. So, you know, I got the little laser and checked the temperatures, had all the numbers on the screen and all that. And the conclusion was that the moon does give off its own light, and that light is colder. So, and I haven't tried this, but I was listening to a video the other day concerning the whole moonlight giving off, you know, the cold moonlight thing. And what somebody was saying is if you get a magnifying glass and you can, you know, kind of tilt it how you do the moonlight. And you don't. Okay, let's be honest. Full disclosure. Yes, I may have very well had a magnifying glass and burn some ants when I was a child. I may have done that. I'm not okay. Anyway, I doubt I'm the only one. So I'm thinking that the same way that you can direct the sunlight to burn things is the same way that you can direct moonlight to cause things to be colder. I'd actually like to check that out. So I might, I don't know, go walk over to Target and see if I can buy a flipping magnifying glass to see if I can do that. Because if that's the way that it does work, and you can actually focus the light energy or whatever from the moon into a small beam and cause things to get colder on the spot like that, I think that'd be a cool thing to show. So I don't know. Like, is Target open? I might have to go over there and buy a magnifying glass real quick, see what's going on. Throw one of your shirts on stage. I don't know about throwing clothes at another man. That's not really my thing. Hold on. Let me try to. Okay. All right, we're focused. That's what's up. What's up, Chad? Well, I have a magnifying glass in my little bug out bag. Yes, I have a bug out bag in here, just in case. In case it hits the fan, you gotta be ready to some degree. So I try to keep some water in this thing. I had to go get some supplies. Got my snackies up here, fruit and all that. Just trying to keep things organized, keep them stocked up. This crazy government. You never know what's gonna happen out here. So anything goes too wrong. I got more water and down here. No leg of lamb in the van. Not today. I don't even really eat meat anymore. Last item of meat that I had was maybe 3 weeks ago. I had a couple fish tacos, and that was about it. I was pretty much, I guess you could say, vegan before I went to, or vegetarian. I don't know. I may still consume cheese from time to time. I'm working on it. Baby steps. Leave me alone. But yeah, so I was before, I went to Korea, and then being as how, I was in another country. I wasn't about to be sitting here like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't eat here because they have meat. I was like, dude's buying our food. So, I wasn't about to be that guy. But, I did consume some meat in Korea, got back here and got back on my no meat thing for the most part. But, yeah, that's, my thing. I hadn't had an actual hamburger in a while. What I do typically, if I go somewhere, I'll go to like Applebee's and get one of those. I don't know, just get a burger with what they call it, the Morningstar patty. It's a veggie patty. They just call it the Morningstar patty. I'm not sure why they do that, but that's just what it is. Okay, we got folks out here. Okay, they must be a different culture. They're doing some cool stuff. Anyway, people watching. It's entertaining to watch how people react in certain situations when you think that they can't see you. Come to Tampa, man. Look, Chase Money. Check it out. Put together a meetup in Tampa on a weekend. Let me know. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Do you think zodiac signs have a purpose, knowing that the Earth is not a spinning ball? Zodiac signs. I used to. You know what? Here's the thing. The zodiac signs don't become so much irrelevant, I suppose, because, they still seem to apply because the stars are still moving around us. The constellations still make their circuits around the North Pole, around Polaris, just the same as whether or not we were on a ball. But, as far as zodiac signs go, that's, classified as, I don't know, some sort of trickery, some degrees of sorcery and all that, just some extra stuff. So I'm not really trying to traffic with all that. anymore at this point, But I don't know. It all seemed to make sense because the thing is, it just seemed like those signs and the people associated with those signs, it seemed to add up when you look at all the character traits. So it's all good. Let me see. Hey, thanks, Adam. Weed Smith, what's up, man? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. You have a life. You've been busy. We all get busy. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Hey, Adam. Thanks for tuning in. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. It's some things that they say work on a globe also work on a flat Earth. Just like the that what was that? Eratosthenes of Cyrene. He apparently knew that there was this certain time of year where the sun would be up in the sky, like directly overhead, and you look down this well, and the sun was like directly over the well. There was no shadow over it, and he decided that on that day he would know that the sun was directly over that well, and it's not casting a shadow. So he would go like 500 miles to another place. Check this dude out right here. He don't even know I'm in here. Look at that. Look, he's still standing there. Check it. No, he's gone now. That's funny. That type of stuff happens. But good morning from Arkansas. Okay, that's what's up. This is what's gonna be happening all day, folks. This is my life. This is what's gonna be going on all day. People like to come up next to the van. I already got a couple pictures of people taking pictures of the van today. But yeah, they gonna get this truth today, folks. They gonna get it. I let them read. I let them all read. So let me see. Once again, oh yeah, no, the van's not gonna be a rocking. Don't worry about all that. Oh, okay, Chemtrail Cowboy. You're at Whidbey Island. Okay. Make sure you get to the next meetup. Maybe I should book one while I'm talking. Maybe that's something I'll do today. Try to, put together some more meetups out here. But theater's starting to load up out here. More people starting to show up to watch their respective movies and all. But it's early in the morning. Let me see. You know what, Tar Heel? Okay, Tar Heel says, can you talk about planes taking off from West Coast and able to land in New York, etc.? How do Globers explain it? I haven't heard their argument. You know what? I believe that's one of those things that they ignore. That's one of those things that they just straight up ignore. They don't. You haven't heard an argument for that because there is no argument for that. Or they'll say that it doesn't matter because the surface of the earth and the atmosphere and everything is also spinning with the earth, so we can't feel it. They'll say some stuff like that. But the whole idea of travel from, I believe it's, let me see, earth is spinning eastward, so flying from the west coast to the east coast should be impossible because the earth is spinning 1,000 miles per hour, and the fastest, the average speed for most commercial aircraft is around, less than 575. So, the ground is always supposed to be outpacing the airplanes. So it shouldn't be possible to fly from the west coast to the east coast. Yeah, that's it. I usually get those mixed up. But yeah, it shouldn't be possible. But if you check the flight times, you can't actually see much difference between, if you fly from somewhere on the west coast to somewhere on the east coast and then fly from somewhere on the east coast to the west coast. Like if I fly from, I don't know, we'll just say, from east to west, going back to Arkansas to visit family, I'll end up flying from Seattle to Houston. And it takes me about maybe like 4.5 hours, something like that, from Seattle to Houston. And then on the way back, I fly from Houston to Seattle, and it takes like 4.5 hours. I'm like, it's the same, look, the airplane's independent of the surface of the earth. The ground should be moving if the Earth is actually rotating, and that never happens. So it's bullcrap. It says the spherical Earth is Santa Claus for adults. Yeah, I know, right? And what NASA's like Cartoon Network. Hey, Lil Red, how you doing, girl? Hey, Big Ted's in the house. What's happening? Let me see. Where do we refuel on the way to South Korea? We didn't. We didn't refuel on the way to South Korea. That's what I'm saying. We flew from Seattle to San Francisco, and then we took it was about like a 12-hour flight from San Francisco to Korea. Like the whole time. And I already told y'all the cool part was that the sun was like outside of my window the whole time. The whole flight, the whole 12-hour flight. I could roll my window down, and then the sun was like out the window the whole time. And we left San Francisco at like 10 in the morning on Wednesday, and we got to Korea like 3:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. That was the craziest stuff ever. Except for on the way back, we left Korea at, what was that, like 5 in the evening, heading back to San Francisco. We got to San Francisco at like noon on Sunday. So we left Korea 5 on Sunday, 5 in the evening on Sunday. Got back to San Francisco at noon on Sunday. Essentially getting back to San Francisco like 5 hours before we actually left Korea. Like what? Because we had already done Sunday at noon. We had already done Sunday at noon in Korea, and then we had to do Sunday at noon in San Francisco all over again. It was like we went back in time. And then we got back to Seattle at around 6. So essentially it's like the trip, I don't know, in my reality, from my perspective, only took 1 hour, basically. I know it was like a 16-hour trip altogether, but basically 1 hour, because you know, the whole, I experienced Sunday twice on that trip. It was crazy. That was the craziest stuff ever, man. It was real cool though. Let me see what else. Good Lord. Oh yeah, this is the spirit level, vintage, straight up. That's it. I keep it there to kind of stay on track with the purpose and all that. But let me see. Railroads drill through mountains and bridges over valleys to maintain level from coast to coast, to keep level tracks running across this land from coast to coast, ships running flat. Jerry Rogers. Yeah. And that's the stuff that is irrefutable, that the globe believers, they just won't acknowledge that stuff. Like surveyors, you know, the engineers who design railroad tracks and all that, you know, the routes and all that, they don't account for any curvature. Like, what are you talking about? You know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I got nothing on any QAnon flat Earth news. I got nothing on that, Chad. I still got to read those articles. Ron Hagberg did send me those. He did email me those last night, so I just hadn't had a chance to look at them. But I think that'll be cool. Let me see. No, Earl, in Korea, South Korea is 16 hours ahead of where I'm at. So I'm in the Pacific Northwest, Pacific time, and they're 16 hours ahead. So, like, right now it's like, what, like 8:50, 8:50. Let me see. So it's like midnight their time or some crap. You know what I mean? It's crazy how this whole works out. Let me see. Got some folks sending messages. Sounds still jacked for us here. I don't know. Is it me? What's going on? Alright, yeah. Well, no, it didn't have me all messed up. Here's the thing. The way I travel, I'll get on a plane, or I'll know that I'm about to travel. Like I usually take red-eye flights, and I don't really get jet lag. I don't know why. Well, I kind of have an idea why. It's like, one, I don't really believe that I need to get jet lag, and all right, well, you be careful. Okay, don't be watching and driving, man. So yeah, I don't get jet lag because I mean, I'll like make sure that I try to stay within my sleep cycle wherever I go, so I don't really deal with that whole you know, getting off the plane feeling all groggy and then just being sick out here, just dragging and all that. I don't really deal with that. Is America the most effed up country in the world? Maybe. Maybe as far as the government. As far as the government goes, yeah. It's like America's not messed up. The government, yes. The whole prison industrial complex situation, yes. The tyrannical government entities where we have this system of like what, super delegates, like in the presidential elections. It's like they have the electoral colleges, they have the super delegates and all that. These people that seem to have more voting power than the average citizen, and ultimately the decisions end up falling on those people because they have more authority or more important votes, or they count more votes or something. I'm like, yeah, so okay, maybe America is pretty messed up. I mean, the political system is all jacked up, in my opinion. So there is that. If FE gets out the entire economy and stock market school system, yeah, you might be right, Zane. Zane says if FE gets out the entire economy, stock market, and school system crashes. This is why the Masons protect the lies. Yeah, I think so. Because if people figure this out on a massive scale, then there's going to be a lot of people who have a lot of explaining to do as far as you know, all the deception that's taking place. You know, telling us that we live on a spinning ball. Here, hold on, I gotta plug the power in. The phone's telling me I'm at 15%. Oh, here we go. A movie must be starting soon. There's a lot more people showing up. Good Lord. All right. So yeah, they're gonna have to reset the whole system once this all comes out, but it's all good. We'll figure this out. The word's getting out. You know, people are waking up. It's good times. So just waiting for some of these movies to get out, and all these folks are walking in, walking out, seeing the billboard out here. This is, yeah, easy way. This is the easy way, you know. And I get people in traffic all the time. I get people pulling up next to me, taking pictures. There was this dude. I was messing with this one guy in traffic yesterday. This dude in this little red Honda. He's pulls up next to me. I see he's got his phone out. So I like hit the brakes because I knew nobody was behind me. He continues riding forward. Folks are stopped at a light. He's trying to get next to me so I could take a picture. You know, I just stopped and then just let him keep driving and then like zoom past him so he couldn't get a good picture. I was just messing with him. Sometimes I do stuff like that. My bad. Let me see. Oh, ask NASA some questions? Yeah, probably. See images in our video on how Mars looks. So far, they've taken images of Egypt and Starbucks cups. Yeah, I'll bet. Ginger, those are some deceptive people, I can tell you. But I mean, if you can sit here and tell people that NASA literally, if you compile all the words, because if I understand the way that the Hebrew language works, it's like one word will have multiple meanings, and then you just kind of take all those meanings and form a general conclusion from all those meanings. And NASA ultimately does come up with liar, deceiver, to deceive, to lift up deception or whatever. I mean, you can look it up for yourself. But when I heard that, and that was the more stuff from allegedly Dave, because he's studying words, and I watch his videos and I listen to him get his research, you know. So he's just studying languages and putting information out there like that. I'm like, you know what? That does make sense. So, Empress, Lou, oh, you cut that out. You're not invisible. I may have saw you, I may not. My bad. So let me tell you what's going on, Empress. Do you know what's going on today? You know what I'm up to? Did you just get here? Are you late? What's happening? So what's happening is we're over here at the movie theater, and let me hop out again. This is for the Empress. Let me show you what's going on, Empress. So, you know I'm in the billboard. You know how I get down. So I'm just posted up here at the movie theater today. I got the van just out in the front. I backed into the parking spot deliberately, so the message is on the outside. So that's what's going on today. It's just some of that old school covert activism with this whole situation. And then I like to see folks walk by and see see people's reactions, see people taking pictures of the van and all that. You know what? I need to repark this thing. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Look, we can laugh about this. I did a terrible parking job. You see that? You see that crap? I'm gonna realign this thing once the stream is over. Once the stream is over, I'm gonna fix my parking because this is all bad. I got more space here in the front. I got all this space on the side, man. I'm like hugging the line on this side. This is good Lord. It's all good. I'm in the lines, but I'm saying I want to have some space on each side, man. I'm doing too much. That's some bad parking. I'm inside the lines though, man, but anyway, just out myself like that. I know. I'm in there, but like Christine said, I'm awfully close. Anyway, don't judge me. I'll fix it, don't worry. But yeah. So yeah, just I don't know. I was trying to get around the curvature. Somebody said the curvature made me park that way. I'm sorry, it was a spinning. I was a little dizzy. Let me see. Do I ever want to get my pilot's license? That might be something to do, actually. Thank you. Pilot's license. I hadn't considered that, actually. How would I don't know. I'd have to check out the process of doing all that. That could be fun, though. I'd be like, oh, man, y'all trying to have me doing all kinds of stuff out here, man. Go get a pilot's license. That'd be dope. I'd be like, all right, y'all, doing another live stream. Since I'm a pilot, I can tap into the free Wi-Fi up here. Do a live stream from the cockpit. And show y'all 35,000 feet. There is no curvature. Look, I'll be out there every day panning the camera side to side. You see this crap? Look. You haven't seen it. So, yeah, they don't want me. they don't want me in a plane like that. And if they do, they must not know who I am. I'm gonna expose this crap. On some. Let me see. What else am I considering? I'm considering actually getting a drone. I've been thinking about doing that for a while. So I can go out to some different places. The last drone I was looking at, it was like, I don't know, the one I wanted was like $1,200, something like that. But I don't know. I do want a drone. I need to clear up more space in here though. You got a drone and you never use it. Okay. Searching for truth. I'm gonna need you. Look, I'm gonna send you my address so you can get that to me. I'll send you a check. We'll figure it out. What kind of drone is it? 50 hours jumping out of a plane. Gary, really? That's awesome. I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing any skydiving this year. Then again, you know what? One of these weekends I might do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do a video though. But that'd be fun. I did go skydiving a couple years ago. A couple years ago I did a static jump. out of a airplane. So it was like a little twin prop Cessna. So what happens is like you're in the plane, right? Okay. So you're in the plane and they got the door open. So what happens is you gotta like climb out right here. You're in the plane, you're sitting here, your feet are like hanging out, you're looking down over the ground and all that. So what they'll do, they'll like have you climb out onto this little joint, because it's like on the wing, it's like they got the bar going up to the wing, and you got to climb up this little bar and climb out onto the wing to a point to where your legs are just kind of dangling in the wind. And this is after the guy says, "All right, you ready?" You're like, "Yeah, ready." He's like, "Okay, climb out." So you gotta, climb out onto the wing, count to 3, then let go, and just kind of arch your back out as best you can. And what happens on the static jumps around like 3,500 to 5,000 feet, your parachute is still connected to the plane. So as soon as you let go, you get to a certain point, it's like the parachute deploys automatically. So I just did that, and I talked to you about that last week, I believe. It was could have done another one of those jumps, a tandem jump. I just didn't want a dude strapped to my back, so anyway, it's all good. One of these days we'll see. No, well, the thing is about the super chat, it's just that the parameters on YouTube. Okay, so Morpheus D is asking why he can't super chat anymore. Well, on this channel, I don't qualify for super chat because the stipulations you have to meet on YouTube now in order to be able to monetize is your channel has to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which I qualify on there. But in addition, you also have to have like 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel before you can monetize. So that's the thing right there. I guess I don't have 4,000 hours of watch time on the channel currently, so it's fine. It's all good. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, it's not. I ain't even doing this for the money. I just like messing with people at this point. Parking the van outside the movie theater. Having them reading about how water doesn't curve. That's fun. That's fun for me. And then seeing people's reactions, seeing the confusion in people's eyes, the look on people's faces when they drive by, like, what? You see this lady pull her car by. She stops, hits the brakes, then throws it in reverse, pulls out her camera, click, and then drives off again. I'm like, all right. But it's fun. It's fun. Let me see. Do I speak to anybody that comes up to the van? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I do. Every now and then somebody will be really interested, and I'll be like sitting in the driver's seat just relaxing, and somebody will pull up next to me, and they'll like kind of look at me like, hey, roll your window down. And so I'll like roll the window down, chat with them for a little bit, and they'll have some questions. I'll give them a card, say, yeah, I explain this stuff on YouTube. Check out some of my older videos, and let me know. So yeah, I do that. Sometimes I'll chat with people. I'm not totally opposed to speaking to people. I'm not totally opposed to it. I just don't just run up on people like that. I'll wear a shirt that people will be like, what? what's that? Or I like messing with people where I'll like have on a regular shirt and then I'll have my medallion. They're like, oh, what's that? One guy was like, is that a flat Earth map or something? I was like, nah, that's the United Nations logo. He's like, oh, okay. And I was just like, yeah, and for some reason or another, United Nations logo just happens to be a flat Earth map. I'm not saying it's a flat Earth map. It's the UN logo. They're like, oh, okay. I'm like, you don't wonder why the United Nations uses a flat Earth map as their official logo? Huh? Then I just kind of walk away. Because I'm saying it's like folks, you know. Oh, watch this. Y'all want to see? Look. They're about to take pictures. They're see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying right here? You see that crap? It's like they better go do some daggone research while they over here taking pictures of my van. Daggone it. See what I'm saying? That's well, I can't just hop out and talk to them. They're going to go see their movie. They're already gone. See, they just come over to take a picture and then just run away, and they're gonna look at it later. That's what folks do, man. This is what happens all day, every day. I wanted to show y'all that. This seriously, every day, people. When I say this happens every day, I'm like, for real, every day. Hey Kayla, how you doing? Welcome to the show. All right. But yeah, I'm not even doing anything. That's what I'm saying. You're like, great job. Well, like, I'm not even doing anything. Love you too, by the way. But yeah, I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just in here chilling. I'm talking to y'all. I'm just in here chilling, talking to y'all. And folks are like, run up, take a picture of the van. I'm like, whatever, man. You know. But like I said, you know, people. This is why I get upset when people say I'm a shill or I'm fake or something like that. It's like, yeah, exactly. I flat smack people while I sleep. I'm like, dude, I red pill people in traffic, you know? There have literally been times where I will be sitting in a parking lot. It'll be like late night, like 4 a.m. somewhere, and I'll be in here trying to sleep, and I hear somebody on the outside of the van like, what? Earth's surface is 71% water, body water. Okay, so watch this. All right, you see this kid right here? He's about to take, you see him? You see him? He's about to take some pictures. You see? You see him? Yep, he just took pictures. Look, he's over here. He's on the side now. He's on the side now. You see this crap? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is what happens. I saw him over there a long time ago. No. I'll let him do his thing. He's here with his family, and he's about to go, watch a movie. I don't know. Maybe talk to him on the way out. I can't jump out the van and go engage people, walking into the movies. I gotta wait for people to start coming out. So that'll be like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, when that happens. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, people will be freaked out if I just hop out like, aha, aha, saw you taking pictures of my van. What's up? And be like, nothing. That's happened a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so here, quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. I'll be honest with you. What happens is people just you know what? I don't know how many people got pictures of my van. I'm guessing a lot. I'll just hang out in here, and if people are bold enough to come take a picture of the van, they're gonna do one of three things. One, they're gonna just keep the pic. Well, not one of three things. It's a few things they'll do. They'll either keep the picture in their phone and never look at it again. They'll take the picture and post it on their social media. They'll show it to some friends. They might actually go do some research. They might show it to people so they can laugh at it. Either way, the seed has been planted, so they're still wanting to, check it out anyway. So it's all good. I'm not worried about it. What's my sign? Libra, actually. That would be my classification. Let me see. I'm at 9% on this phone, but I'm plugged in. Yeah, it's about planting seeds out here, people. Because if they post this on their social media saying, "Oh, look, this is stupid," one of their friends is gonna actually read the words that are on the daggone picture, and they're gonna say, "Well, wait a minute, that's a good fact." I was just in a parking lot yesterday. I was about to go meet my friend. I hop out real quick, so I can throw something away. And this guy's walking by. He stops. He looks at the van. And he, signals to roll the window down, like a lot of people do. And he says, "Yeah, that's a pretty good fact." And I'm like, "Yeah, yes, it is. And he just kept walking. And I'm like, that was it. You know, I think he was a homeless guy, but I mean, yet and still, it's all about planting the seeds, folks. It's all about planting seeds. That's all I'm doing. I'm just tossing seeds out here, just doing my thing, you know. Not a whole lot going on. No need to be overly aggressive, because that's not really my style anyway. I'm just kind of subtle. I'm just doing my thing, you know. Yeah, y'all talking about Libras and whatnot. Okay, hold on. We got a couple here. Are they gonna? No, they're looking the other way. All right. But yeah, I see his girls turned around. Yeah, and then she said something to him, and he turned around too. but they're probably late for the movie, so they got to get going. Let me see. All right, y'all want to see? Y'all want to see what's going on back here? Okay, so what's going on back here is like this family. They were all like walking very slowly, looking over here. Like, oh, check that out. They're gonna check later. I'll be here all day. It's okay. Thank you, Tacoma. I'll be here all day. Shoot. It's all good. But yeah. People don't like to have their illusions destroyed. And it's easier to just plant a seed and let it grow however it grows. If it turns into ridicule. Oh yeah, my windows are tinted. They can't see me. You know, it's easier to just let the seeds grow and they figure things out for themselves. If they want to do the research, they can. If not, that's fine too. I don't know if they actually Google me. And then they'll be like, well, wait a minute. I Googled this D Marvel character, and apparently he's on, my goodness, he's, you know, on YouTube, and he did this experiment, and something about a spirit level, and that's his van. Okay, so here, they might just look into it just because they Google me. You know, I'm like, dude, I don't care either way. Make the color, what up? All right, hey, just doing what I can there, searching for truth. But you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's Saturday morning, just doing that thing. Silent activism for the introvert. This is what I do. So yeah, more people are showing up to this theater. This is fun. I'll just be here all day. Shoot, I'll be in here taking a nap. There's still going to be people driving by and taking pictures and all that. There's going to be people coming out of the exit and all that. You know, there's like a nice size parking area over here and back on this side and even back over here where people are going to be coming out and reading the side of the van. So that's going to be fun. Flat Accord Music, what's up? Let me see. That was for Christina. Oh, okay. My bad. All right. Shoot. But yeah. So Flat Accord Music. This is what I do as far as the activism, quiet activism for the introverts. You know, I don't get out and talk to a lot of people, honestly. Directed energy weapon. What you talking about? Are we talking about California? Those selective forest fires? Those forest fires that were so powerful that they could burn down homes, leave cars completely annihilated, and all that. Are we talking about those wildfires? That strange occurrence that happened back then? Yeah, directed energy weapons for sure. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Very, very, very odd how that whole situation went down. Let me see. Riskware detected. Uninstall. I'll go ahead and uninstall then. Alright. Phone was telling me something was hopping up or popping up on the phone that, I don't know, I had it installed that I probably shouldn't have. Said it was riskware. I'm like, alright, cool. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, well, I don't know. We're all just hanging out right now, folks. Just chilling. You know, I'm not really talking about a whole lot. Just going back over things. Let me see the mudslides that caused those fires. You know what? Talking about mudslides. Okay, so I listen to a lot of people do lectures and all that, cause at my job it's like I end up in a position where I'm not really interacting with anybody. I'm just kind of moving equipment around so I can like listen to different things. I can't really watch a whole lot of stuff, but I can listen. And I can. I was listening to one the other day. It was talking about how um there's like a distortion, and we all know this. There's a distortion between what we're told about history and what actually happened. Like there was apparently this flood, and it seemed like a flood like where mud was like 12 feet high in Europe as early as like 500 years ago, but like nobody knows what happens, or nobody knows what happened with it, like how that came about. Nobody. It's like not in the history books or anything, but there's all this evidence of this flood that took place way back then. All right, so all right, we got more incoming. Hold on. All right, this dude back here was walking directly towards the van with his phone out. Is he gonna walk over here? Is he gonna? I don't know. Maybe he saw me moving inside here, but yeah, they're staring. They're reading. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think he already took a picture, or he will on the way out. It's like the sidewalk is way back there. The sidewalk is way back there, and they deliberately walk like coming in close to the van just so they can read, and then they just go back. They're like, all right, well, we got to go catch this movie though. We'll talk about that later. I'm like messing up messing up the movie for a lot of people. All right, so I went to watch Avengers. Last week, or earlier this week. Man, has everybody seen that? I won't give any spoilers. I will just say, man, a lot of people died. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Good movie, but a lot of people died. Good Lord. But yeah, that's probably what folks are doing right now. I'm sorry. No, my bad. I'm saying, I mean, like in general. Don't worry, just you'll see. You'll see. You'll see if you go check it out. But yeah, that's probably what folks are doing, trying to come back around. I should have been up here doing this last week. I don't know. I gotta exercise more forethought on these things. When a big movie comes out, I need to just come out to the theater like bright and early in the morning, just park like right in the front. So everybody, yeah, I'll park like right over there. So I mean, if nothing else, if they don't even see the size, they see the back of it where it says "Research Flat Earth." That's fun. It's fun watching people's reactions and all that. But this is stuff you can do if you have you know paint marker. You're willing to scribble on your vehicle. Like I was doing this a while ago. Like even before I was on YouTube making flat Earth videos, I had old busted up Mazda 626, and yeah, I had on the back of it. I don't know. I was like kind of like extra bold. I was kind of pissed off about the whole being lied to thing. I was like, the Earth is flat. I wrote on the back of my back windshield really big. It said, "The Earth is flat. Prove me wrong for $100." And I used to keep $100 in my car just just in case somebody wanted to argue. Nobody ever really pulled me over so we could chat about that, but I don't know. It is what it is. Situations like this, I would have to like take this thing down to one of those like a park, or I don't know, something like a carnival or fairground, something like that, and just sit outside with my like folding chair, just relax. And you know what? Does the paint marker come off, or is it gonna be there forever? It can come off. I can wipe it off, but it's been pretty solid. It's been on here for almost a year now. I wrote this stuff. Oh, look, it's all backwards, so you can actually read it right side up. Oh, that's what it is. Earth's surface is 71% water, bodies wide don't curve, therefore the Earth is flat. Research Flat Earth. So yeah, all that's right there. But yeah, no, it doesn't really come off, honestly. Um, you know, I could like take a scouring pad or whatever, a little Brillo pad, and like scrape it off if I want, and then, you know, rewrite. I could probably do that today or tomorrow or whenever. You know, it doesn't look like it's gonna be raining for a few days here, so I could probably just pull out my marker and rewrite. But yeah, no, it doesn't really come off. I wouldn't say it's permanent, but it does stay for a long time. I don't know. There's more stuff I could write on here, but it's cool. It's cool. This is, you know, just a quick little truth, quick little red pill for some people, if they actually can think about these things. Because there's that. Let me see. You want to talk about chemtrails? Okay. Well, concerning chemtrails, that's one of those things that gets on my nerves more than anything. I can't stand when I go outside and see chemtrails out in the sky, them just spraying. It'll be like a clear day first thing in the morning, but I'll see one plane make a little streak, and then another plane will come along and they'll complete the X. And I would be willing to bet that they make that X to mark the spot right around the area where they're supposed to start spraying. Like, they're signaling to each other, this is where we're going to be spraying today. Like, for real, like on some old school Pirates of the Caribbean, X marks the spot, and this is where we're going to spray at. I believe that's exactly what they're doing. And I'm always looking at the sky. I'm always looking up to see what's going on. And when I see that, man, I am pissed. As soon as I see like one streak, it'll be clear sky, and then bam, I'll see one being sprayed, and I already know that they're going to be spraying all day. So the sky just ends up completely overcast, and I can look way out into the distance, and I can see the streaks across the sky. And I mean, I look at it like chemtrails is a multifaceted attack. They're blocking the sun by spraying that stuff. They're you know, blocking the sun not only just to kind of cool things off, but to keep us being like deficient in vitamin D. You know, that's necessary. You know, melanin absorbs that sunlight and kind of energizes the skin, honestly. So, you know, that's necessary. They're spraying the aluminum particulates and all that. You breathe that stuff in, it just goes into your brain. It doesn't really flush out. You have to do like a heavy metal detox from time to time to kind of square it away. There was a doctor that came out a couple weeks ago saying that there's this new condition called, like, I believe he said chemtrail lung, something like that, where people are coughing as a result of all the chemtrails. And I mean, there's that aspect of it. The whole idea of the heavy metals in the air interacting with the towers, the cell towers and all that, with the 5G, you know, manipulating frequencies. It's, you know, it could, I mean, there's another aspect for Project Bluebeam. Yeah, that's it. You know, creating this kind of holographic area where they can project images up on you know, into the air to have us believe the fake alien attack whenever that comes about. It's chemtrails cover a whole bunch of different things, and the most ridiculous thing is when I'm trying to point out, talk chemtrails to somebody, and I can point to the daggone things in the sky, and they're still like, nah, you're I think you're, hold on. So she's gonna say something to her friends. Is she saying something? Yes. So this girl back here, you know, she was saying something to her friends, and then they both like looked over. They'll check it out on the way out of the movie, I suppose. It's all good, and she's walking slow, lagging behind, still reading. This dude just dropped off his buddy in front. These folks are funny. But yeah, yeah, I can't stand chemtrails. I can't stand that. If somebody's trying to mess up my day, let me see chemtrails in the sky, cause that's it. And I told y'all last night, some people were like, "Hey, D, you seem kind of down on your last stream." I'm like, "Yeah, it's cause they were spraying all freaking day." That gets on my nerves, man. I'm like, there's stuff that we can say about it, like what to do though. Anybody got any solutions? I mean, other than just screaming at these folks. Personally, I'm getting to a point of understanding like the whole government aspect. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion, because if you think about it, these officials, like, where do they get their authority from? I mean, like a police officer. Okay, so they're law enforcers. Okay, so who wrote the laws? Okay, just a bunch of dudes. Okay, so who gave them the authority to impose rules, over other people? Like, what makes them more, in a position of authority to tell us what to do? There's nothing according to natural law. I mean, no, if all men are created equally, then the whole idea of a group of people being able to exercise control over another group, that's ridiculous. So yeah, chemtrails are keeping us sick, keeping the pharmaceutical companies fat and happy. Yeah, absolutely. And yep, the chemtrails. I mean, that stuff gets into the clouds. It rains down, gets into the root systems. It infects it contaminates the water with the particulates and all that. It's like, I'm saying, it's big. That aspect is big. And the thing about chemtrails is that it's so obvious. That's the thing. It's so obvious. Like, man, it's all bad. It's all bad. The chemtrails, they cover so many different things. They screw us over in so many different ways. And to see how many people like won't even acknowledge that those are even real, it's a little frustrating, but we have to be patient with people as best we can. Let me see. What's going on over here? Hold on. Just more people showing up. But, okay. So this is like the longest stream ever. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. An hour and 7 minutes, good lord. We're just chatting about random topics is all. If it's working for anybody else, do a screenshot. What's going on here? Okay. Yep. To keep us dumb. Definitely the agenda to dumb us down, so we don't see things that man. It's tough. It's tough to tell. It's tough to tell what's going on here. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing off, because I'll get back to talking about stuff. I might go live later with more updates, and I don't know, maybe people will be coming out. I might do a short video just showing people coming out and staring at the side of the van and all that. I'll be in here just chilling all day, relaxing at the outside the theater with the billboard. But talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go okay, first things first. When I get off of here, I'm gonna look up the information for the balloon ride so I can get back to y'all about this a little bit later. Alright, much love to you all. Be good to each other. Take care. Stay flat. I'll see you next time. Thank you.